Hello everybody, Game Bros here, and welcome to episode 51 for Truck Simulation 19. Just want to let you guys know before we start this episode, next couple episodes should be Hunger Strike Evolution. Like I said, I have a bunch of catching up to do. So like I said, let's get this show on the road, as you can see. So, where we left off, we drove, quote unquote, drove to Rayleigh to gas up. And now we're just gonna catch some shut-eye, and then we will get a new job. So there we go. So yeah, like I said, episode 49 has been officially uploaded. Like I said, episode 49 has been officially uploaded. Episode 50 is currently being uploaded, and it should more or less be done by the time I've downloaded this video. So let us pick a job. So first off, what we have over here, we have 6,200 pumpkins, and then a job for 3,400. Okay, let's see if we have anything better over here. So here we have 5,800 for ship components, 2,800 for container, and then okay, yeah. So I guess we're doing the 6,000. I guess we're carrying pumpkins today. Pumpkins. I do love a good pumpkin pie. Alright, let me see. Okay, let's see here. Let's back it up. Okay, there we go. Now see, the graphics of this trailer was a little bit funky because look, there's like a extra panel of pumpkins sitting behind there, and I love they literally just took a picture of a bunch of pumpkins, and I think they just repeated it over and over again and just laid it on top of the trailer. That's so funny. Anyway, let us go. So we have 1,000 miles to travel, and we're gonna be going from here to Boston. Okay, back to where we started in episode 49, I suppose. So let's do this, shall we? A nice long trip to Boston. What could possibly go wrong? Said nobody ever. Don't run the red light. Okay, well, we can go now, so no big deal. But actually, I remember back in the day when I first started YouTube years ago, I was always nervous, like, what am I going to talk about? How am I going to talk about this? Blah, blah, blah. And now it's so easy for me to just talk. I can just talk and blather on about forever and ever and ever and ever. And this time, I think I'm going to talk about, mostly because I've just watched videos about it today, VR. VR is, even today, a growing field in, well, everything really, from anything from games to animation. And now, personally, I'm not saying I'm not a supporter of VR. I think VR is cool, but it's just not something I'm really super duper into. So, for example, but for a lot of people who are into it, and you can understand why. Because think about it this way. Let's say you're like me. You enjoy cars. You enjoy racing games. You like a good game where you can modify, soup up a car, and then, drive it around. Maybe open world, do some races. Kind of like Forza Horizon 4, right? Well, VR basically says, what if you could be... You didn't you're not just driving the car. What if you were the car driver? Like, you were put into their shoes. That's what virtual reality is all about. I think the first time I tried a virtual reality, very first time, was when I was at like a arcade, and they had VR PS4, a couple of VR stations featuring the PS4, and I think it was Battlefront, one of the Battlefront games, one of the Star Wars Battlefront games, and I played as a X-Wing pilot, and it was the best thing ever. It was like I was in the pilot seat. I wasn't just flying the X-Wing like from the outside, like third person. I was the X-Wing pilot. And that was that was like something I had always wanted to do since I was a kid. So I think it's amazing that they're doing this sort of stuff. I really do. I think it's awesome. This is something that I'm super, super duper duper into, but it's a growing field. There's a lot of promise in it, and who knows? Why would you want to play as Batman when you could be Batman? Get it? Why would you want to play as Superman when you could be Superman? Can you imagine being Superman? Jeez. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm just one of the YouTubers I'm following, Zach, he did some videos in VR, so I guess that's why I have VR on the mind now. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate that. I really do. As of right now, I approximately have 2 hours left before I hit the sack and stop making videos for tonight. But then later today, I will start making videos again, so I have a little plan in check. Because I want to get, at least 4 hours of sleep, man. At least 4 hours. At least 4 hours. At least give me my 4 hours. If you can give me my 4 hours, we'll be good. Let me see. I think I'm making I'm doing a loop-de-loop here. It's like a roller coaster, but I gotta slow down. If I don't slow down, I won't be able to take the turn. I won't be able to take the turn right. I'll crash and end up destroying my truck even more. And sorry, I keep on forgetting what we're. So for the last 2 episodes, we've carried triple mix, gravel, and now pumpkins. Yeah, pumpkins. We've carried pumpkins. What can I say? I love pumpkins. Now, I've actually haven't had pumpkin, so I don't know what it tastes like. But I have had the next best thing, pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie. What's something about pumpkin pie? That's sweet, spicy. No, it's not spicy, like hot spicy, but it has a taste of spices and it's just delicious. Let's say I love apple pie, pumpkin pie, and sweet potato pie. Oh, and key lime pie. Those are my 3 favorite pies. See, I wish I had those pies in front of me right now. I'm hungry now. Thanks a lot, me. Always making myself hungry at 1:30 in the morning. Well, now instead of 10 o'clock, it's closer to 2 o'clock, but still. Always making myself hungry at this time of morning. So now I can't wait for breakfast when I get to possibly have grits and eggs and bacon. Maybe sausage. Who knows? Okay. Don't yawn. I know you're tired. But don't yawn. It's not allowed. Sorry, yawning is not allowed. Unless you absolutely cannot stop it. Now, actually, changing the subject, I had been watching an old Spider-Man series on Disney Plus, and I thought I wouldn't enjoy it that much, but I'm actually enjoying it a lot. And this one, Peter Parker's like a full-on adult. He's a full-on adult, and he has and he goes to college and everything. And he's super smart and everything like that. And it's actually really good. But they have like these series that just go on forever. Like they had like the Neogenic Crisis, which had 14 flippin' parts. And it was actually kind of cool because in it, Peter turned into, because of mutation in his blood, he was turning into a man spider. Yeah, he turned into a man spider with like 3 arms. No, sorry, 6 arms in total besides his regular ones. 6 arms in total, and it is actually I thought it was actually kind of cool. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had to reset my speed for a second. It was actually kind of. I actually thought it was actually kind of cool. I've seen a bunch of classic villains: Scorpion, Vulture, Rhino, Hammerhead, Doctor Octopus. Who else? Oh, I've seen the Lizard. Who else can I think of? Actually, the one person I have not seen yet is actually the one person I haven't seen yet is what's his name? Electro. Yeah, I have not seen Electro. I've seen a Hobgoblin. Haven't seen a Goblin yet. Then again, is Hobgoblin and okay? Does anyone know the difference between Hobgoblin and the Green Goblin? I don't quite know the difference. It makes no sense to me. So let's see this. Another show I was watching was Marvel Future Avengers. It was like this anime style Avenger show, and I will say it is so weird. I mean, to me, it's a little bit weird, mostly because I'm not used to that. Because I was just so surprised. I'm like, anime Avengers, really? I was like, what? But they stayed very, very loyal to the stories of all the characters. They really, really, really do. They follow the story of how Stark, before he became Iron Man, he made weapons. Stark Industries made weapons, made money off of weapons. So, yeah, it was cool. It's actually kind of cool and freaky at the same time. I just wasn't expecting it. I was like, Marvel and anime. Who would have known? So there was the yawn. Couldn't stop it. Had to let it out. All right, let's see those. So now we're on episode 51, and we're level 51. Haha, get it? It'd be great if I could actually stay on par like with the episodes here, because I got to level 49 on episode 49, level 50 on episode 50, level 51 on episode 51. It's wonderful. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna put this guy on autopilot now on cruise, because it's obvious I'm not gonna get much higher above 55 miles per hour, not much higher. So I might as well just enjoy it while I can. I do wish that my destination was Washington, D.C., but then I wouldn't be getting paid as much, now would I? I wouldn't be getting paid as much. So we should be getting around 12,000 from this too, so if we're fortunate, we'll get above 100K. We'll get above 100K. But actually, one of the reasons why I'm so happy to see Zach back to YouTubing again is that I sincerely hope that he does the GTA 5 Chase Me series again. And when let me see, I fell in love with the GTA 5 Chase Me series. It was so cool. I enjoyed it so much. I have the entire playlist. I've watched it over and over and over again. It's just amazing, and I just wish he would go back to I hope he goes back to doing it, because I've been out without those videos for a couple years now, and I am and I'm aware that I'm actually when I realized that he was when he put into a YouTube video of his plans for 2020. To be honest, I was surprised because, to be honest, even though I subscribed to him, I didn't actually expect him to come back. I didn't. He was off. Zach was off doing his own thing. So when he came back, it was a huge surprise nonetheless. But it was a happy surprise. It was one that I welcomed. I'm happy to see him back. And I think, from what I remember, is the reason why he stopped. He was doing 2 videos a day. He just burned out, and so he just stopped. He just took a break. And I mean, and these aren't videos like the videos I'm making right here. And these videos, they're very simple videos. You know, I just plug up my stuff, plug up my stuff, record them. Maybe if something goes wrong, I can edit, chop out that section of the video, etc. Bada boom, bada bang. Bada bing, bada boom. Sorry, I messed that one up too. But with him, with YouTubers like him, they have their own intro and cutscenes and music and all that stuff, and so they put a lot of work into those videos. So I can imagine how much work it was doing 2 of those videos every day, and I probably would have burned out too. Because at some point, you get to the point where YouTubing, it's not just a hobby, or it's not so much just a hobby anymore. It becomes your life. It becomes your job. Yeah. So, and for those who work off YouTube, they make their income off of YouTube. They have to do their best to create as much content as possible, and make sure the content is good and that people like it. Every time I think about it, I think about it as being very stressful, because if you for those of you that have like millions of subscribers, you literally have 2+ million people waiting for you to upload something, and then you have 2+ million people waiting to critique whatever you dropped. So, and I mean, I'm nowhere used to that. I think I'm not used to that mostly because seriously, I think the reason why I'm not used to that is mostly because I barely have any subscribers. I mean, the amount of subscribers I have now is low compared to the amount of subscribers I've seen. And I just couldn't imagine having that many people watching my video. I mean, now don't get me wrong. I want more people to watch my videos so I can get more views, get more subscribers, get more likes. I would love that. But still, at the same time, I can't imagine myself getting that many views, getting that many likes, getting that many subscribers. I think it's really just a self-confidence issue. I just don't think people would be interested in my content like that. And I'm not doing this because, I want to be famous and I want to be famous and all that stuff. I'm doing this because I enjoy it. I'm doing this because I mean, the first time I did it, I did it for the fame and the glory and the money and the subscribers. Then when I realized that there was kind of instant results, it kind of dropped it. But now I came back with a completely different viewpoint. Doesn't matter how many people subscribe to me. Doesn't matter if people like my videos or don't like my videos. It's my YouTube channel, and I get to do with it what I want. And if I want to make videos, I make videos. And right now, I want to make videos. But then, at the same time, I'm still plagued to this feeling of guiltness, because when I don't make videos, I mean, not a lot of people watch these videos, but I always feel like, oh, okay, well, I have to make this certain amount of videos now because, these people, they've been waiting on me. They've been waiting on me to make videos, and I haven't been making any videos. I'm a horrible person. What kind of person you think you are, Bayerju? Again, my last name is Bayerju. Yeah. Thing is, it's just so. Like I said, I just can't imagine being at that point, because I think it would just be so. To me, it would be stressful. I don't know how I would do it. I don't know if I can handle it, to be honest. The idea. Right now, the idea that someone would actually, I'm just so like when I get one more subscriber, that 17 subscribers that I got, while I had stopped YouTubing, I was so grateful, because when anyone ever subscribes to my channel, I feel so happy, because I feel like, oh, they like my videos. And when I feel, it just makes me so happy, because sometimes I feel like, but whenever I post a video and there's like no views and everything like that, that kind of gets me down, because it makes me feel like no one really likes my videos, no one likes my content, no one really cares. But I don't let that stop me. I can't let that stop me. So I just keep on making videos, keep on persevering, and just keep on working my way up. And who knows? Maybe one day we'll get to 100 subscribers. Yeah, so I'm super duper happy where I'm at. And that went horribly. It really did. That went horribly, but let's see if we can. That makes no sense. How? This makes no sense. Okay, let's back it up, shall we? Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay, there we go. We have how much should be run? I think it should be run the same, 11,000, and we get 12,000. Okay, we just got 12,000. Let's set a waypoint for the Boston gas station, and turning radius is horrible. You sicken me. Oh man, I don't know why it's this hot in my room. It's so hot right now because there's no AC. One thing that really annoys me is that my mom has this annoying habit of, it will be 150 degrees outside, but she still won't use the AC. And part of me is like, well, what's the point of having it then? Like the same thing goes from both my mom and their dad when it comes to their cars. It will be hot, and I'll be like, just roll the window down. They won't use the AC. Now, when I'm hot, guess what I do? I use the AC. And that annoys me too, because it's like, well, and then they look for cars with AC, and I'm just like, well, what's the point? You're not going to really use it anyway. You're just going to say roll the window down, so what's the point? Just so you could say, hey, I have a car with AC. I remember my first car, I really appreciate the gift of AC, because it's a gift, man. Because when I got my first car, it didn't have any AC in it. It had air, but that air was always based on the temperature of the car itself. So, for example, if it was cold in the morning, what I got was cold air. But if it was hot, what I got was hot air. And sitting out in the sun all day when I was in high school, it would just be an oven. And the only way I could ever get any air at all from it was if I did, get out, this one is my fault. This one's only, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Sorry. Thing is, it's so I didn't. So the only way I could get, dude, you butt wipe. Oh my god. The only way I could get any air is if I put both windows down and just drove. Of course, when I stopped, I would start sweating all over again. It was wonderful. It was great. But it was my first car. And it was my first mechanical love. I love that car so much. I love that so much. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this pumpkin card, VR episode. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like. If you want to see what's in below, make sure to leave it in the comments below. And if you like this video, make sure to subscribe. If you like my videos, make sure to subscribe. My bad. And yeah, just thank you to all those who do watch my videos, who comment, who give likes, who give me views. I really do appreciate it. Just so you guys know. So with that said, everybody, hope you guys had a wonderful Tuesday yesterday. Peace out.